You know, our first guest for movies like The Other Guys and Hitch, her new film Last Night opens Friday. Please welcome back to the show the two most beautiful words in the world, Eva Mendes.
Again, best audience ever. Best audience
Where have you been? I've missed you so much.
ever. I've missed you too, Georgie. Oh, I think I got some stuff on you. Let me clean that up right now.
Now, you are the only person in the world that calls me Georgie, and I love it. I love it.
I'm the only woman that calls you Georgie. Really?
Yes.
Well, I have this, like, you know, I just think you're so cute, and when I like someone, I add an IE at the end of their name, no matter what it is. So Frankie, you know.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et
So this is
cetera.
a common thing for you. Very special for me, but very common for you. Oh.
No, because I don't like everybody. It's only if I like you.
That's what I don't.
It's only if I like you.
But I love when you're here. Now, the last
If I
time...
call you your real name, like George, you know I don't like you.
Okay, cool.
You know I'm not feeling you. I'm like, hello, George.
No, all
No,
right.
you don't want that.
Now, the last time you were here, last summer, we had a little bit of a pillow fight. Can I show
Yes, we
people?
did.
Check this out, everybody,
Yeah.
what happened last time Eva was here. Hard mark. Look at hard mark. Look at hard mark. So, you're good friends with Harmar Superstar, who I love.
Yes.
And he was on the show, and you were on the show, and in Ladies' Night,
Yes.
there's a song about having a pillow fight.
Yes.
And we had a pillow fight, but
Best pillow fight ever.
ever. 2 weeks later, I'm doing an interview. Feathers are falling down from the top.
I still find little feathers.
Was it easy for you to get cleaned up after?
I had help, you know. Oh God, that sounded wrong.
I think any dude in here would have helped clean it.
No, unfortunately, it was my very gay hairdresser. So he didn't, you know, it wasn't anything exciting. He was just like, "Ooh, girl, you got all this in here." So it wasn't that kind of fun experience. But yeah, it took a while.
The thing that I don't know, because if I got a chance to tell you, you were on the steps, I was walking up the steps, you swung the pillow.
I swung you, I got you.
Hit me directly in the mouth.
When his mouth was open.
I had a mouth full of goose feathers, and I went, and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe.
That's true.
And
You could not breathe.
I'm trying to yell for help, and feathers are shooting out.
Yeah.
Oh.
I fight hard, even in pillow fights. I fight
do.
hard.
I like that.
Yeah.
So congratulations. She was named the new spokesperson for Pantene.
Yes, very excited.
So did you always have fantastic hair?
No, oh my God, no, of course not. And it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of Pantene products, and my gay hairdresser, again, comes back to it. But absolutely, you know, I had my day in junior high. I used to, you guys are pretty young, but I don't know, you know what crimping is, right? Where you crimp your hair. I used to crimp my hair, this crazy head of hair every day, and then I would tease my bangs, and I was in this style for like 3 years that I would cover this one eye. I thought it was the hottest.
But could you see out of it?
Like,
because it's all hairspray down and...
No! But that wasn't the point. It looked cute, you know?
Hey,
it was
can
like,
I see you in my office?
Pretty much.
For 3 years, you had a whole thing
For
over...
3 years. From 7th grade to 9th grade. This eye was completely covered. And then I went through that phase where everything was on one side, like real... You guys remember that? And like... No, but then you couldn't move. Like, I couldn't move. I'd be like, hey, how are you? Because I didn't want to messed up the hair because it was all there. So I was like, you know, hey, George.
I wish that style would come back because that looks hot. As a matter of fact, I got a photo. Is this you right here with your hair over your eye? Check the. Oh! Wait, no. You know what? That's covering a medical condition. You got pink eye or something going on. That's covering where you can't get to the doctor.
That was it. That's the look. Oh, God.
That's the look.
That's the look. Oh, that's crazy. I really thought I was hot. Oh, my
You
God.
were
No. I was 12, George.
Oh, okay.
Stop it.
Now I'm George. You see that? I was 12, George. You see that? I got that. I got it.
That was good.
Perfect. That was perfect.
That was good. Oh,
Here's
God.
one of me at that same time, same era that you're gonna like. Check this out. What the hell is that? Hey, somebody said I look like Jack K from 227.
I think there's a little Eddie Munster in there.
So tell me about last night. Interesting, very dramatic and very romantic.
Yes, it's a beautiful film. It's about relationships, so we can all relate in our own way. And it's Sam Worthington, Keira Knightley, and myself. And it's a really interesting tale of like the complexities of relationships and betrayal and all that stuff. So it's really
But it's
deep.
about temptation also.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's about temptation and all that fun stuff we all have to deal with.
All right. I'll take that look in your eyes as a definite yes, all that stuff.
Yes, for what?
Here's a clip. I don't know, I'm making my own stuff in my head.
George?
I'm doing 2 interviews.
George?
Okay, yes, I'm sorry. Eva, can you set this clip up from last night?
Yes, absolutely. I am playing this woman. Her name is Laura, and she's at the bar with her co-worker, who is Sam Worthington, who is married to Keira Knightley. Oops. And me and him are on a business trip together, and she's not around.
All right, let's take a look. Everybody look up. Check this out.
That night in LA, when we all went to that bar, we sat on those low couches, and Jeff wanted to sit next to us, so you had to move over. Your hand sort of rested against my leg. Was that on purpose?
I had to be careful not to really let it rest there. In case you moved.
I didn't move. I wouldn't have.
Woo! I love that. Hey, will you celebrate Cinco de Mayo with me?
Yeah.
You're Cuban, correct?
Yes, I'm Cuban. So we technically don't have a Cinco de Mayo. That's more of the Mexican Independence Day,
Yes.
correct? But we would love our own version of Cinco
Okay.
de Mayo, you know?
When we come back, I'm gonna make that happen. When we come back, we will celebrate Cuba de Mayo. We'll be right back. Eva Mendes. Cuba de Mayo. Seriously, TV and all that aside, life is too short not to just have fun every day.
Absolutely.
Right? Whether you're in the studio or whether you're at work, wherever you are, it's just too short not to have fun.
Absolutely.
Now, before the break, we were talking about Cinco de Mayo, and it's not for one day for Mexicans, but not for Cubans, because Cubans are very dramatic.
We're still fighting for our independence.
You're still fighting for your independence. Yes, very true.
Yeah.
And that's addressed in my project here. I'm going to present you Cuba de Mayo. But they're also very dramatic. Cubans are everything's big. Like Latinos, like Mexicans will say, "Ay, está lloviendo," and a Cuban will say, "Está lloviendo, pero está lloviendo." Everything is,
¡Ay, esta lluvia! Oh,
pero
yeah.
tremendo.
Yeah.
Why is
for
it
sure.
raining? Porque Castro tiene un cero al aire, lo está pegando. So,
Yeah.
so you're Cuban. I'm going to help you celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Instead, Cinco de Cuba. Michael? First, you can't have a celebration without music. And I wanted to get the Miami Sound Machine.
Is Gloria here?
No, she
Is
was
Gloria here?
no, because she was booked. I'm so sorry, but I did get a Miami Sound Machine. So these are the sounds. These are the sounds of Miami. Now, will you hold it and push these buttons?
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay. Push that one. This is Miami.
Ay, mami.
I feel like I'm home.
Okay. All right. And there are traditional costumes that are worn for Cinco de Cuba that are very different and can be worn at night and be worn during the day.
And what are those costumes,
This costume,
George?
and I want you to, this is the official Cinco de Cuba tourism bag. Now, you don't have to put it on right now.
Oh, God.
Okay, but just send a picture later on. This is the official costume. Will you pull that out?
What is that? Like here or here?
It could be worn, accessorized as both.
Really? Oh, and to really class it up, you gotta go with the red here. This is pure class.
That's
Pure class.
that can be worn to a wedding.
Miami style.
It can be worn to a baptism.
A wedding.
It can be worn to a job interview.
I actually have some family that would wear that to a wedding.
Okay.
So.
Now, when you think of Miami, you think of Cuba, you think of warm weather. Now, the next item is perfect for that because it is, nice time to lay out,
Yes.
time to swim, and I wanted to make sure that I got you a traditional Cuban flotation device. It is also
Too far, Georgie.
not the biggest.
Too far.
Not the biggest, okay, not the, just something to lounge around in.
That's messed up, Georgie.
All right, that is messed up. And
But it's funny.
that's
it's
why
funny.
I covered it over quickly. Now, No Cinco de Cuba would not be complete without the annual piñata. Now, this is a special piñata.
I don't even need a stick for this one.
All right. And inside, black beans and rice. Last Night opens in select theaters Friday and is available on demand now. Eva Mendes.